Okay, one of those genres that we don't see quite enough of in this industry is the sci-fi sugar mech genre. That's a combination of different things. Chris is here to talk to us about it, though. Chris, Strike Zero, is that everything we've imagined it to be?
I hope so. Yeah, robot, fighter, classic game, modern game, all in one.
And it's a PC release?
PC first, but it's coming on consoles Q1 2013.
And tell us, walk us through, give us a bit of background on the game. What is it? What will people be doing on it?
Okay, so story-wise, there's a war going on between Earth and its colonies. It's been going on for a long time. So at the start of the game, it's been at a stalemate. But the colonies have found a weapon to really turn the tides. So they use the weapon on your fleet and devastate it. Now that it's on the way to Earth, and it's going to destroy Earth. So you need to find a way to stop the weapon. But you have a trick up your sleeve. Somewhere far away, research has been done, finding ways to beat it, and they built a ship called the Strike Suit. Strike Suit is a transforming fighter that has other improved qualities that you have to unlock through playing the game. You get upgrades for it and so on. And you find out the true purpose of the Strike Suit at the end of the game, and it's the only one.
And it plays something like a sort of 3D shooter.
Yeah, if you've played Wing Commander, Star Lancer, Free Space, Colony Wars, you know exactly what this is. But we've thrown in the Mech Mode to kind of mix that up. So if you like robot games, there's a bit of that in there. If you like space games, there's that as well. And you know, you're not required to use the robot. It's really, really great. The game works without it as well. It's all around, works all the way.
It's a nice addition to have. But sort of talk us about the design of the mech and stuff like that.
So the design of the mech was done by Junji Okubo. He's a Japanese mecha designer. He worked on Steel Battalion and another DS game. I can't remember the name of exactly, but he's really great mecha designs. He did the ships as well, so all the fighters, capital ships, etc. It's
got that really nice sort of Japanese sort of feel, that what you expect, like I said, basically from the sort of like 90s anime almost, which is really cool.
Yeah. He takes that style definitely, but he also blends it to like a Western industrial. So he's very much stands out in his own way as a mecha designer, which is really, really good because it draws the Western audience in and doesn't alienate the Eastern audience.
And sort of talk us about the gameplay mechanics of it.
Okay, the gameplay mechanics of the Strike Suit, or just in general?
Yeah, well, Strike Suit then elaborate upon general.
Yeah. Okay, so the Strike Suit, you have this energy bar that you build up through doing damage, taking damage, killing enemy fighters, which limits how much you can use the Strike Suit, but not by a lot. So you can use the bar without filling it up, or you can use it at maximum and get a lot of time out of it. And it's fairly forgiving, and you can snowball if you keep doing damage in the Strike Suit mode. So you get a nice setup, and you can just keep going and going and going, doing lots of damage. And because we've limited it, we've made it really powerful. So it's really, really fun. We don't want it to be balanced between two modes and you switch and that. We just want you to go in it and devastate everything, and that's how it works.
And what's the sort of level structure with this? Is this like a progressive campaign where you'll have levels with set missions within space?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's pretty linear in that sense, but very narrative driven. So there's lots of plot with the missions. There's primary objectives, secondary objectives. So you can do the secondary objectives, and they'll ultimately lead to a slightly alternate ending at the end of the game to see the true outcome of Earth and the colonies and so on. But you can just play through the game normally and get a good story out of it.
Now, is this going for the sort of batshit crazy story that a lot of mech games go for? Are you leaning towards more sort of Battlestar Galactica sort of vibe?
In between, again.
And in between those?
Yeah. So, you know, we have very realistic, down-to-earth, you know, humans fighting humans. At the same time, we love the mystery of what they do in the Japanese anime stuff. You know, we love Macross, we love Gundam, and there's a bit of that in there, and you'll uncover it as you go.
So what's left for you guys to do in terms of, where are you in development right now? What's left to do before it's released?
Okay, the game's just finished alpha a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't know, I lose track now. We're approaching beta though, and then we're going to do a closed beta. Right now all the missions are done, and we're just balancing and improving, looking at usability, that kind of thing. And it'll be out in autumn.
Excellent. Listen, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.